Hey there. I wanted to take a few minutes and talk to you today because sometimes I hear from people, oh, I've been working so hard on my bookings and I only got two new bookings or whatever. And I get it. Believe me, 25 years I've been in this business and all the while I've had to, keep up a show schedule. So I absolutely positively understand. But my experience in this business has also taught me never to underestimate the power of a booking. Okay. And just to kind of give you guys an example, I could give you lots of them over 25 years, but one in particular I remember. I was the mom of three preschool age kids, and we were in the middle of moving. And this is back before Facebook, so there were no virtual parties. And I had a party. It was in the beginning of January. It was scheduled on a Saturday. It was the last Saturday before we were supposed to move, and I had so much to do. And because it was a Saturday, my husband was home and I could actually get some work done because he could wrangle the kids. But I had this party. I had this party with a host who is not very coachable. Do you ever have those hosts? She was nice enough, but my goodness, I couldn't get her to communicate with me. And as a result, she had a grand total of three people coming to her party. One was the host that she booked from, and that party had been held in December. One was the person that had booked from that party. So a host from November, a host from December, and one other person. And all I could think to myself is, oh my goodness, by the time I pack up my stuff, go out there, I mean, what are my booking possibilities? What are my sales possibilities? This is like recruiting possibilities. It was so limited. It was limited to one person. And then to boot, it was snowing. I just did not want to go to this party. Part of me thought, oh, I'll just maybe cut the demo short. Maybe I'll skip that Q&A round, whatever. But you know what? Then I thought to myself, you know what? I'm going to the party. It shouldn't matter how many people are there. I'm going to give it my all. And that's what I did for three people and the host. So I did my thing and we all cooked together. And the host had gone into the other room to get something out of the refrigerator. And two of the past hosts, they just looked at each other. They both had blockbuster parties. They were like, oh my gosh, we can't believe like there's nobody else here. I don't think she didn't invite enough people. You're always saying over invite. She clearly didn't listen to you. Then they said, you know what? We got to help out here. Can we take these catalogs for a couple days? We'll help. We'll collect some orders for you and her. So I said, oh, that would be fantastic. I still did the Q&A round. I still talked about bookings and I still did the full service checkout. Well, the two past hosts, I had already talked to them about the business. They still weren't interested. They just had parties, so they weren't interested in booking. But the one person who was there, she booked a party for the next month. And then she said to me, by the way, we need to talk about this business a little bit more. And before that party happened, she signed up and became a consultant on my team and actually became a director on my team for a number of years. Now, this was 20 something years ago. She's not still with the business, but some of the people she recruited are. And then guess what else? Those two past hosts, they went out and collected about $300 worth of orders. Now, this is back at the time when the national show average was 320. Okay. So that was a lot of outside orders back then. And one of them said to me, by the way, not only have I collected these orders, but I have the name of someone who wants to have a party. And I thought, isn't this great? I got a booking. Well, she hands me a little piece of paper and has Michelle Weinstein's name on it. Do you recognize that name, Michelle Weinstein? She was the number one seller in our entire organization last month with almost 21,000 in sales. And that month, she had four personal team recruits that she signed, plus her personal team had four more. So just in her personal team alone, 8 new team members. Michelle's been on my team for, 23 something years now. Her team last year sold, I don't know, well over 500,000. So guys, I just want to put that out to you. Stay with it. Yeah, we get way more no's than we get yeses, but I promise you, if you stay with it and you stay consistent, you're going to get the parties. And then when you get a party, you might not know as the party is happening or right after it closes, you might not know where that party is going to lead down the road because not all the results from a party are known right then and there. All we know at that point is how much our immediate sales were and maybe how many bookings. So stay with it, coach your little heart out. Even if the host is not that receptive, stay with it. Do your job. Do it to the best of your ability and never underestimate the power of a party.